Hi again, and welcome to our Buffs recap here on 850KOA.com. Larry Zimmer, Mark Johnson, 52-7 the final as Colorado comes here to Berkeley, California, and gets beaten in a lopsided contest. I'm not sure anybody expected this. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but not this kind of contest.
Mark, it's a beautiful stadium. It's very historic.
The weather was fantastic.
It was a gorgeous day.
Okay, you've covered the positives now with this bowl game.
I didn't expect 52-7. No, I expected a close ball game. We did know it would be tough, but hey, when you start off with giving the other team the short field that they had on the first four possessions and give them scores on all three touchdowns and a field goal, it's going south from there, and Colorado just doesn't have the kind of football team that you can bounce back from 24-0.
We wondered after the Colorado State game, did the Buffs look as strong up front as maybe they appeared to be, or was it a bit of a, hollow performance, if you will, against a lesser team in Colorado State? I think we learned today they've still got some room to improve up front, because today the line of scrimmage did not belong to Colorado.
No, that was a shocker to me that offensive line let the penetration come through that Cal was able to get on them. And, Tyler Hansen had no chance early in the ball game. I think they called it off a little bit later, and Colorado had some good drives. But, boy, that offensive line, they cannot be very proud of their performance. And defensively, they didn't do particularly great either, although, as I say, Cal only had short fields to go.
I don't think you can overstate now, as Colorado returns home for their first home game of the season against Hawaii next week. There's a good 1-1 and a bad 1-1. We're looking at a bad 1-1 right now after a 52-7 loss here at Cal. They've got to win this ball game against Hawaii, because then you got Georgia coming in a couple of weeks later.
I tell you what, it's going to be a long season if they don't, because they have to be 2-1, and I still don't think this is a bad football team, Mark, but
sure.
They've got to pick themselves up and get ready for a team that they probably ought to beat. Although Hawaii is 1-1, and that loss was to Southern Cal, and they put a lot of points on the board.
Well, next week, the sidebar to that ball game against Hawaii is Alfred Williams Day, as we celebrate a guy from the national championship team who's now a Hall of Famer in College Football Hall of Fame.
Absolutely. He's going into the Hall of Fame, and well-deserved. And, it's so great that it comes in a year that they're honoring the 90 team for the 20th anniversary of the national championship. So I'm looking forward to that for Big Al.
Well, partner, I wish I could say we were California dreaming out here, but it was more of a California nightmare as the Buffaloes got throttled by the Bears, 52-7. They return home to Folsom Field next Saturday to host the Rainbow Warriors of Hawaii. We'll hit the air on our flagship. This game happens to be on AM 760 at 11:30 with Buffalo Stampede. Our network affiliates pick up at 12:05. The kickoff between Colorado and Hawaii at 1:30. From my partner Larry Zimmer, I'm Mark Johnson. The Buffs fall 52-7 here at Cal in this Pac-10 preview. We'll talk to you next time here on our Buffs recap at 850KOA.com.